The 2024 WVVA Summer Practice Tour makes a stop in Tazewell County tonight. This team returns a record-breaking quarterback and wide receiver that led a run to the second round of the playoffs in 2023. Our John Surratt previews the Tazewell Bulldogs.
The last time Tazewell's won back-to-back consecutive years winning playoff games was 1981, 1982.
It's been quite a while for the Bulldogs football program to win a playoff game 2 years in a row, but this team looks to use last year's playoff win as momentum to hopefully build some new history.
I say it'll do a lot, considering that it's been a while since we got a playoff win, so we'll see this season.
As the Bulldogs lost a lot of talent from last year's team, as many of its seniors ended up playing at the next level, but this team believes that the unity amongst the group will be a difference.
I think the chemistry, we've played together our whole lives, and we've been together, so we want it.
But one real key returner is in quarterback Carter Creasy, who's already racked up almost 8,500 yards and 85 touchdowns through the air through his 4 years behind center.
It's very rare at the high school level for somebody to come in and already have, over 30 games under his belt. So he gives us a great luxury of being almost a coach on the field.
While Creasy has a lot of talent of his own, he's also excited for the entire offensive unit this year.
As a whole, we've gotten better every year, which helps me more than anything. Especially up front, we've gotten a lot better, so that helps me and all the rest of our receivers and running backs.
But another standout spot for the Bulldogs is the receiver room, which returns the likes of Logan McDonald amongst others, as the group looks to be as explosive as ever.
They've done well. We've been working a lot during the summer, so we're getting a lot of our timing down, and that makes it easy for me.
Then on the other side of the ball defensively, the Bulldogs look to be solid up front and on the back end, but know some questions may lie in the middle of the field.
I'm really happy with where we are up front. I like our depth on the defensive line, and then the defensive secondary, we've got a lot of depth. Again, back to the linebackers. We're going to have the linebackers step up, get some depth. It's not really the two main guys. We're just young guys behind them that are going to have to get a lot of reps.
But as long as the team takes it step by step this year, they know the results will come.
We just got to go game by game, see what we need to work on and just try and do our best every game.
Here for you in Tazewell, Virginia, John Surratt, WVVA Sports.